The 6 o'clock news from the BBC with Sue Lawley and Nicholas Witchell.
Good evening. The headlines at 6 o'clock. In the House of Lords, a vote is taking place now on a challenge to the poll tax. Tory rebels have said that the tax is unfair and unpopular. And repairing the roads, why the cones signal a lot more chaos this summer. And I do apologise if you're hearing quite a lot of noise in this studio at the moment. I'm afraid that we have rather been invaded by some people who we hope to be removing very shortly.
Is there a chance that your husband will leave the business arena and move into the political arena? Do you think, Everitt?
Well, I have been asked this question for many times.
Of course.
Now it is still speculation, but you never know with John. You know, he goes in 10 years, whatever he built in 10 years is just so phenomenal that there are eventually going to be different fields which he's going to go into. And I never say never, and it might be politics one day.
The next three go into the playoffs with the First Division straggler for the last promotion place. Starting at Selhurst Park with Crystal Palace against Blackburn, where Steve Archibald, formerly of Spurs and Barcelona, has been taken on by Blackburn in the hope that his goals will give them the final push into the First Division. And behind him, Ozzy Ardiles, also formerly of Spurs, on loan to provide the ammunition for Archibald.
I don't want half-hearted love affairs. I need someone who really cares. Life is too short.
Redfern drives it just wide.
I've promised myself I won't do that again.
Here's Chris Price, a highly rated fullback at second division clubs. Ardiles, and Price has gone on, and he's gone past his man, and a penalty's been given. But Suckling that brought it down, and it'll be a penalty for Blackburn Rovers. And now Archibald could well be on the point of scoring the most crucial yet. Saved it! A flying lead, a spectacular save, and it stays at 0-0. This is Wright looking for a yard, denied him well there though by Mail. Oh, but Wright's done well here. He gets his little cross in, and the header is tipped away magnificently by Geno. A fine header by Barber after some splendid work by Wright. Again, we see them there, that little knot of players, and then they fan out once more. It's a dog on the pitch at the moment, and almost to the point where the old chap was there to kick the ball off the line, and the referee's got to do something about that. Well, he's looking for a bit of affection, but the fans just want him away. Could have been a very interesting moment there, because the dog, in fact, was inside the 6-yard area. As Terry Geno comes for this one, doesn't get it. Do you, like me, sometimes wonder why on earth people bring a fine-looking dog like that to a ground like this? Nebbling at the near post, Cannon up there too. And Geno, and Cannon with a header, and flicked in. Yes, by Bright. There's the Cannon header, and there's one by Bright. And into the back of the net.
Number 9, Mark Bright.
Sellers. Garner on the far side, and it came off the crossbar when it looked to be an inviting tap in for Steve Archibald. Cannon with a header, well saved. There's a soaring header there from Jim Cannon. Picked up Miller, the left back, and a flick by him, and a lovely save by Suckling again. A tremendous little flick by Steve Archibald, and Palace was saved there by their goalkeeper once again. Substitution can now be made for Palace. Neil Redfern's going off. So a striker comes on. Salako quickly wants to get on the action with this throw. That's a good long throw too, and it's in there. Well, Thomas got a touch, and what an amazing substitution, John Salako. His first touch was a throw, and a long one at that, and Jeff Thomas got on the end of it with his header, and it goes past Geno for goal number 2. Palace fans cheering that goal by Jeff Thomas and now beginning to chant, we're going up, going up, going up. There's a lot of work yet to be done before that's a reality. Straight to Ian Wright. Hit from a long way out and saved well by Gemo. My goodness, what a strike that was. The final whistle. It's a victory and an important one for Crystal Palace. What it all adds up to, who can tell? But one thing is for sure, away to Leeds United and then at home against Manchester City, Palace are going to have a really exciting last week of the season. As the Crystal Palace manager, Steve Coppell, you were saying earlier this week to me that the top of the second division is a bit like a jungle. It's like that again now, isn't it?
Well, even more so now, although all the main contenders and ourselves won this weekend, it's a real minefield, I wouldn't like to say, even at this stage, with 2 games to go. Test the nerves for everybody, I think.
As we look at the top of the second division, Millwall basically have to win just one more game. They've got an away game against Hull. They're at home to Blackburn Rovers next Saturday. They're in a great position now.
From our point of view, we're in 6th position. We're obviously hoping and somebody's going to slip up. And the games we can see is the Bradford Villa game on Monday, and next Saturday Blackburn play at Millwall. But all we can do is just try and do our business.
So now away to Leeds, that's tomorrow, Monday, and then at home to Manchester City. Now tell me, what are you looking for? Obviously 2 wins.
I think the light at the end of the tunnel is definitely getting a little bit closer, but you know, it's funny, you seem like an outsider, a gatecrasher at a wedding. When you're in that 6th position, when you're in the top 5, then you feel a little bit more comfortable. We've still got an awful lot to do. Thank you.
I'm gonna get it right.
Sheridan, Batty, Snowden, is that a penalty? Yes, had to be. Yes, it was Redfern who pulled him down. Well, that's going to be a blow to Crystal Palace's promotion hopes if this goes in, and John Sheridan will be doing his best to make it Leeds 1. Sheridan, he has done. 1-0.
Leeds United 1, Crystal Palace 0.
Hello, and on this May Day bank holiday, the headlines are in the First Division, West Ham are safe, but Portsmouth, well, I'm afraid they're relegated. Millwall reached the First Division for the first time in their history.
They're singing and dancing on the pitch. 5 minutes from the end, the sun came out and you sensed that the South London dream was about to come true. O'Callaghan's second penalty in 3 days gave them the points after 11 minutes. The M1 could be in for the biggest knees up it's seen in years.
All the way down the Old Kent Road as well, no doubt. And that's the top of Division 2. The little P means that Millwall are promoted. Middlesbrough are in the other promotion place. Aston Villa, Bradford City and Blackburn Rovers are the ones in the playoff positions at the moment.